Hey, good morning and happy Friday. My nose is runny. God, I was fine. My nose didn't start running until I got out of bed. I don't know why. I started moving around and all of a sudden I had a runny nose. Just, all right. I am so tired of it. I didn't think the human body could produce that much mucus, that much yuck. I mean, like, mighty. I've gone through 2 damn boxes of Kleenex in the last week. That's ridiculous. So, I feel fine. I just have to keep blowing my nose all the time. It's just irritating. So, I'm going back to Walmart. They still haven't put labels on their nail polish. Nah. But one thing I noticed when I was at this Walmart yesterday was that their Christmas stuff, they have a lot of Christmas stuff left, and it's nice. It's pretty reasonably organized. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because they have to keep condensing it. And, as it sells, they have to just keep condensing it. So it's not going to be perfectly orderly. But they had a lot of cool stuff, and I thought it would be fun while we can. I mean, time is of the essence. You really only have a brief period of time to do this, but I thought it would be fun to do a little walkthrough and show you the clearance stuff, the Christmas leftovers. And they had a lot. Actually, I looked at a tree yesterday and I was very tempted to get it. But again, it's like, no, Mary, you were going to get the Costco tree. But they had so many Christmas trees left over and they're all half price. And I'm looking at them like, I could use another tree. Like, no, you couldn't. Don't buy another damn tree. Your kids will kill you because they have to tote them up and down to the attic and they don't want any more trees. I'll make them carry it up there. Don't get any more. But I'm tempted because they had so many left over and there was such a wide variety, and they're all 50% off. And I tell you, if you need a Christmas tree, go to Walmart right now. There might be a lot to choose from, because I know at this one and the other one I went to yesterday, they had a ton of trees. I mean, just bunches. I don't know. I'm tempted, but I'm going to try to resist, because I really do like that tree at Costco, and I may just wait until, I'm ready to replace mine and just go get one of those, which shouldn't be for a while. I mean, the one I have now it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just, with Christmas trees, I'm always looking. I'm never happy with what I have. I'm always looking at other trees like, oh, look at that one, I can never be satisfied with what I have. I don't know why I do that. But just because I look doesn't mean I'm going to buy it. But as they say, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu. But anyway, we're going back to the Taj Mahal Mart, and I'm gonna do just a walkthrough. It's early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I'm so proud of myself. I got up this morning, got some stuff done, and got ready to go. And look, I'm out of the house. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I'm happy because I've gotten lazy this week. I have, because I don't have to get any kids off to school. I haven't really had a lot to do at work. It's been really light, and I don't have to start at any certain time. I just have to do it sometime that day, and there hasn't been a lot to do. So I've gotten lazy. I've gotten to where I've been sleeping late, and then when I get up, I don't really do anything. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, because I find, and during all the COVID lockdowns and stuff, I had the same problem. If I don't have anywhere to be and I don't have anything to do, not only do I become remarkably unproductive, but I also get depressed. I just start feeling like, well, depression might not be the right word. I feel useless. Like there's just no purpose. And it makes me, I'm despondent. Depression is, I think people use the word depression a lot, but I think sometimes it goes beyond. It's not there's something else going on. I think for me, I have had periods of time in my life where I said, I'm depressed, which I guess I was. It was like a symptom, but it wasn't the actual problem. The problem was stuff going on in my life. And once I made some pretty major life changes, my mood changed like night and day. And it was gone. So it's really more of a symptom than the actual problem. Sometimes depression is the problem. Sometimes I think it could be other stuff in your life that if you can make some changes, it will improve your mood. I know that's been the case for me at multiple times in my life. Fried chicken available at 8 a.m. Boy, let me tell you, I went to Mrs. Winters yesterday. Woo! They did have their chicken and dumplings. I got 2 orders of chicken and dumplings. It comes with this big biscuit, you know. I gave my son my biscuit because I also got these tater wedges. Those were the best tater wedges I've ever had in my life, and they were enormous. So I had the bag of stuff in the seat over here, and I'm driving, and I could smell those potato wedges. And there's a bakery right there, the Flowers Bakery. The big bakery is right there, and I'm sitting in the drive-thru, and I can smell different times of the day. You can smell the bread baking, like just everywhere outside. It just smells like fresh baked bread, and it smells so good. So I'm sitting here waiting to get my food, and I'm starving. And so I thought I'm gonna grab a tater wedge out of the bag. So I reach in, and I pulled out the biggest tater wedge I've ever seen in my life. I about needed a spotter to pick this thing up. It was like a fourth of a giant baked potato. That thing was that damn long. Like, holy shit. And it was heavy. I was afraid it was going to break in half. It was huge. I had to use both hands to hold it. That's what she said. It was good, too. It was so good. It was very, very good. Best tater wedges ever. And I ended up eating all of them. I got a small order because I wasn't sure if they were going to be any good or not, so I just got a small. I ate every one of them. I didn't share them with anybody. So anyway, since I had that, and then I had the big thing of chicken and dumplings, I didn't want that biscuit, so I gave it to my son. My younger son was still asleep when I got home with the food. He doesn't like chicken and dumplings anyway, but he was kind of mad that he didn't get to try the potato wedges. But I said, I'll get some more another day. Don't worry about it. We'll get more. And so, yeah. Oh, it was so good. And you get this big thing. I mean, the order of chicken and dumplings, it's big. I mean, it's like a bucket. Just a big, huge. So good. It's like homemade. Oh my gosh. I made a video years ago making chicken and dumplings like my mom used to make. And they're made just like that. They taste just like that. They are so freaking good. So that was a big late lunch for me. That was more than I normally eat at lunch, but it was really, really good. So good. And so I felt bad for the guy working there. I think he might be the franchise owner. I've seen him there before. He's an older guy. He was the only one working. There was and I don't know what the deal was, if, maybe other people were on break or they hadn't come in yet. He was running the whole damn place by himself. Bless his heart. He was so nice. He apologized for the wait. I said, don't worry about it. It's fine. I hate that you're having to work by yourself. And, he just kind of shook his head like, yeah. But he was really, really nice. And yeah, so he was having to do everything by himself. I don't know how you're doing it. Running the drive-thru, and there were people coming in the front and preparing food too. I don't know how you're doing that. That's crazy. He was the only one there. But the chicken and dumplings were great. They were great. So good. So yeah, and the tater wedges were so good. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. You can mess up potato wedges very easily, and most places do. They're usually they're kind of soggy, and they're just not crispy at all on the outside, and they're just, I don't know, they're just not good. These were fantastic. So good. Oh my gosh. So, of question I get a lot on my other channel is, you know, with the Aldi videos and stuff, how do you eat all that food, you know, and stay thin? Well, the thing is, number one, I don't eat that way all the time, and number two, a lot of the stuff that you see in those videos I give away. I don't keep it all. No. Anything that I know my kids won't eat and I won't eat, I give it to Glenny the Good Witch, because he has 3 teenage boys who are always hungry. They will eat damn near anything. So he's always happy to take whatever I don't want. So a lot of it I give away, I don't eat it. And no, I don't eat that way all the time. That's the first time I've had Mrs. Winter's chicken and dumplings in over a year. So no, I don't eat that way all the time. And one thing, I did gain some weight when I first started working from home. And I didn't realize, my problem was, and I didn't realize this, I was doing a lot of absent-minded snacking while I was working. And I didn't realize how much of that I was doing. But I did the Noom app for 3 or 4 months, and it made a huge difference for me. It did. It changed everything for me. I don't do it anymore, but I did it for 3 or 4 months, and I'll tell you what, if you want to lose weight, or you've gained weight and you can't figure out why, try it. Seriously, try it, and you have to be honest. Now, you have to be totally honest. You have to track everything you eat and drink. A lot of people drink a lot of calories and don't realize it. There are a lot of calories in beverages. And I figured out that I was consuming about 300 calories a day more than I thought I was. And you'd be surprised how fast you can consume 300 calories. It's not hard. It is not hard at all. And it was enough, you do the math, it's enough to slowly gain weight over time. I was gaining a pound or 2 a month, and I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, but once I started tracking everything, and I didn't work out more, I didn't change the way I did anything else. I just started keeping track and not going over my calorie allotment. And different calories are in different categories. You have yellow, red, and green, and you get more of certain things, you know. It's not hard. You just have to document everything you eat and drink, and it's not that hard. The only thing I didn't like about the Noom app was all the stupid little articles and quizzes they make you read and take every day. I mean, I get it. They're trying to teach you about health and nutrition and stuff, but like, I didn't like it. I didn't like having to do that. And if you don't do it, it will scold you, and then it will say, do you need to speak with a health consultant? No, leave me alone. I'm busy. You know, I don't have time to read your stupid articles every day. And then you have to take quizzes, and that was the only part of the Noom app I did not like. Like, can we just remove that? But you can't. You have to do it. If I could do the Noom app without that, I would have kept doing it longer. And I gave them feedback and told them that. Well, we find that it's very helpful, blah, 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 blah. And the tone of the articles and the quizzes it's so saccharine. It is so upbeat and sap, and just, shut up. I can't stand the tone of the articles. It's just very upbeat, and it's like that one super chipper person in your life that sometimes you just want to throttle them. Like, will you shut up? They're just way too happy all the time. It's like that. But you have to read this shit every day. And I just got to where I would open it, scroll down to the bottom and click whatever, open the quiz, just randomly, you know, take it. You failed. I don't give a shit. Shut up. I did it. I took the quiz. Quit bothering me. Because you get a little warning if you don't do your quiz for the day. Whoops. You didn't do your quiz yesterday. Like, get bent. I don't want to do your damn quiz every day. Shut up. It drove me crazy. And by the end of I think I paid for 3 months. At the end of my 3 months, I was so glad to be done with those stupid quizzes. Shut up. But I did lose over 20 pounds. I will say that. I guess about 3 months, I lost 20 pounds. I sure did. And the only thing I changed, I didn't change how much I worked out or anything. The only thing I changed was keeping track of my calorie count. and the categories of the food that I was eating. I did change some of my snacks. I swapped out some of my snacks for healthier stuff. I started eating apples. I started just keeping a bunch of apples around and eating those for snacks. Yeah, I ate a lot of apples. And but it was easy. I mean, none of it was hard. I didn't feel like I was deprived of anything. I mean, I still had plenty of snacks. I was just snacking on different stuff. So, and I got used to it very quickly. It was not, I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. I didn't feel like I was suffering. I wasn't hungry. It really helped, I'm telling you. But those quizzes will drive you crazy. They will drive you nuts. The quizzes have got to go. I can't stand the articles and the quizzes. Either that or they need to word them differently. Can you just stop being so cheerful all the time? I don't want to hear it. So, I had to make sure to wear something that won't hit the microphone, because I'm hoping I can go in there and do this and actually use the audio and not have to record another voiceover. My younger son, I got him, he wanted an Oculus for Christmas, so that's what he got. And I told him last night, I went to bed, I said, I'm going to bed. Don't stay up late. You don't go to bed late. I won't. I got up this morning. That youngin' never went to bed last night. He's still up doing, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's down there playing something, talking to somebody, looking like he's conducting an orchestra. Like, what are you doing? He said, not now, Mom. I'm in the middle of something. Like, I can see that. You're doing this. What is this? Not now, Mom. I said, well, I'm going. Okay. He asked me to pick up some milk. So, and Doritos. They grow up so fast, I swear they do. I remember when he was so small, I could hold him on my arm, like you have their arms and legs dangling, Oh, he's so small, and now he's almost as tall as me. My God, they grow up so fast. There was something else I was going to tell you, and I don't remember now what it was. It probably wasn't very important. Oh, somebody mentioned in the video when I was in my living room the other day, your kitchen lights keep coming on and going off. You might want to, is that your kids, or you might want to get that looked at? No, I have these motion sensor lights under my cabinets in the kitchen. And when the cats walk through there, they set them off because they're too damn sensitive. I don't like how sensitive they are. But there's not a problem. There's nothing wrong. That was those little lights coming on under the cabinets. That's all that was. There wasn't somebody in there turning the lights on and off in the kitchen. My kids don't do that. They're teenagers, but they don't do that, because I would kick their ass, figuratively speaking. Like, they know I wouldn't put up with that shit. So no, the lights in my kitchen are fine. It's just little motion sensitive thingies under the cabinets. Just a random thing. So anyway, when I make a video in stores, as I've mentioned before, I have to make sure that what I have on is not going to rub the microphone on here. So you have these little earbud things here. These are made by Belkin, B-E-L-K-I-N. And I like them because they have the USB, the USB-C thingy that plugs into my phone, because Samsung is a jackass and they got rid of their headphone jack because they want to be like the damn iPhone or whatever. But this plugs in and it doesn't compromise the sound quality or anything. It's fine. Because I tried one before that had the USB-C thing on it, but the sound was shit. This one is actually really good, and it's not terribly expensive at all. But this is the microphone right here. So when you have it in, you have to make sure this is not hitting anything. And the way it is right now, you won't hear it when you're making the video, but when it's you'll hear it when it's over. If I bend over or turn my head, it's gonna rub on this and make a sound. So I'm not taking my coat off because it's cold as balls, and I'm not going in there with no coat on. So what I'm gonna have to do is take the collar, fold it under, and it looks weird, but I don't care. So that way it moves it away from this microphone. And I also have to make sure to have on a shirt that doesn't have a collar or anything that's gonna rub on it. So the shirt comes down to here. And I make sure if I'm wearing a necklace that it doesn't come down far enough to hit this. Also, I want to make sure I don't have on dangly earrings because they will hit this right here and it makes a sound in the video. So it's all kind of little things that you have to consider when you do this. There is a method to my madness. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try to do a little walkthrough. I figured if I got here early, it wouldn't be too crowded in the Christmas section. So it's a little after 8, and we're going to go give it a try, and hopefully I can show you some cool ass Christmas stuff, because they had a lot in here. And I did buy some yesterday. I actually did. I bought some stuff for my trees for next year. I found some really pretty garland and some ornaments. And yeah, so I did get some good stuff yesterday at half price. So happy Friday to you. It's Friday. Yay, I'm excited. And I don't have any plans this weekend, which is awesome. I'm going to get out and wash my car later today. It's supposed to get up to like 65 today. So I'm going to get out, I'm going to wash my car. I'm going to do some random stuff. I might put up some of my outdoor Christmas decorations because the weather for the next few days does not look so great. Usually I do that stuff like on New Year's Day, but the weather this year on New Year's Day is not looking too good. So I might just go ahead today while it's nice and do it. And I do have to do some work. I do have some stuff for my day job, but I'll get it when I get back. And that'll give it time to warm up outside, and then I can go out and do what I want to do outside. So yay for Friday. I'm excited. I love Fridays. So thank you so much for watching and for being here. I really hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.